More than 50,000 children in Yemen are expected to die by the end of the year as a result of disease and starvation caused by the stalemated war in the country, Save the Children has warned. 7 million people are on the brink of famine in the country, which is in the grips of the largest cholera outbreak in modern history. An estimated 130 Yemeni children are dying every day, and an estimated 400,000 children will need treatment for acute malnutrition this year, the charity said. These deaths are as senseless as they are preventable, said Tamer Kirolos, Save the Children's country director for Yemen. They mean more than 100 mothers grieving for the death of a child, day after day. 18-month-old Adhira from the Bani K district of Hajjah, northern Yemen, is suffering from severe acute malnutrition and respiratory diseases. Her mother saved the family's income for 3 days to afford to take her to Hajjah city for treatment, but her condition deteriorated once again after they were left unable to afford the medicine. I worry about my family's food and medicine when they get sick. I want my daughter to live, she's my biggest concern now. I wish my daughter recovers from her sickness soon, her mother Shaker said. The charity has warned the death toll as a result of starvation and disease could be even higher, as the calculations were made before Saudi Arabia tightened a blockade on rebel-held parts of the country in response to a missile fired from rebel territory towards Riyadh International Airport this month. The blockade has closed the major entry ports of Hodeida and Salif, as well as the airport in the capital Sana'a, which has severely hindered the access of food and aid. Military vehicles and soldiers patrol the streets in Harare, Zimbabwe. Reuters/Filimo Bulawayo. An Iranian boy rides a bicycle through the rubble from damaged buildings in the town of Sarpalizub. A 7.3 magnitude earthquake left hundreds killed and thousands homeless 2 days before. AFP/Getty Images. Gianluigi Buffon reacts during Italy's World Cup qualification match against Sweden. He retired from international duty after the Azzurri failed to go through. AFP/Getty. People hold placards demanding the return of Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri from Saudi Arabia during the annual Beirut International Marathon. EPA. Polish nationalists light flares as they take part in the March of Independence 2017 in Warsaw. EPA protesters rally near the U.S. Embassy in Manila to protest this weekend's visit of President Donald Trump. AP. Shiite faithful pilgrims gather between the Holy Shrine of Imam Hussein and the Holy Shrine of Imam Abbas for RB. AP. A woman wearing a scarf to cover her face looks on as she waits for a passenger bus on a smoggy morning in New Delhi, India. Air pollution reached unprecedented levels in the city, prompting the government's Central Pollution Control Board to recommend emergency-free public transport. Reuters. Russian soldier stands in line at a military parade that marks the anniversary of the 1941 parade, when Soviet soldiers marched towards the front lines of World War II, at Red Square in Moscow, Russia. Reuters.